Around the Ozarks, the owner of an extended stay motel in Branson is working hard to make sure her tenants have a place to call home after they were forced to move out of the hotel. Chrystal Blair has more details live in Branson for us tonight. Now, Chrystal, I understand there's some good news coming out of this unfortunate situation.
Well, there is, Heather. Of course, the bad news. The owner of the Queen Anne I Motel here in Branson says there's just no way she's going to be able to come up with the more than $50,000 worth of repairs that she's going to need by this coming Tuesday in order to keep her doors open. However, the good news, she has been able to rehome almost all of her tenants.
Having a housing crisis at this time of year is really scary.
Rebecca Hall, a single mother of an 11-year-old daughter, is working and going to school. She lived in one of the 20 units occupied at the Queen Anne I Motel.
First year and a half I moved in, it was great. The property was safe. Getting to know your neighbors is always fun, and formed some really close friendships here.
It does have a few structural issues.
Teresa Patrini has owned the Queen Anne since last year.
Over the last 6 months, the property has deteriorated significantly. We had resources. There was a breach of trust.
Patrini says that breach of trust came from third-party managers, and now they're dealing with more than $50,000 worth of repairs.
We had to cover some of the exterior joists to waterproof some of the electrical. We had to do some things with the fire system, put in a stopgap so that it would alarm, and then the health inspection was basically room quality, and that's where we ran into a problem. So we're just focused right now on getting these people someplace out of the cold and where they can have a home.
And Patrini says trying to get everyone a new place to call home is a team effort.
So with that notice, we also called 15 to 20, I think, other properties, apartments, extended stays.
And with the additional help from property owners, the city, county, first responders, and local charities, most of the tenants are rehomed, some even getting an upgrade.
Teresa was very open and helpful, and she spoke on my behalf and got me into a one-bedroom apartment. So I'm out of the extended stay system. And I know for a fact that I would not have been able to do that on my own.
And so while I was actually preparing to do this story, I heard from the owner, and she told me that so far she's been able to get rehoming for 18 of those 20 tenants. So I should say the units. She had 20 units altogether, and 18 of those units have a new place to stay. So they're working very hard to get this done before that Tuesday deadline, and of course, with the holidays so close. Reporting live in Branson, Chrystal Blair, Ozarks First.